Hello.
Hola.
And
What's up, y'all?
praise the Lord. you may notice we have a ghost today.
Hey,
I don't know what to play with her. I swear to God.
it's me from the great beyond.
She came to haunt us because we slept with her man.
Not I.
Oh, oh no.
Ain't that what you said you was gonna do? If one of your friends slept with your man, you was gonna haunt them.
I sure did.
So here you are.
Sure did, honey.
Anywho, this is gonna be an interesting recording.
Wow, it's the same. You just can't see me.
It's yep, exactly the same.
It's come on. You heard me.
I do hear
It's
you.
just like if the people was listening on the podcast and now watching the channel.
I don't know that many people do that, but I'm here for you. I support you. And as you just said, the show must go on.
Indeed. Now let me go on mute.
So I did not come prepared because life for me ain't been no crystal stair, but our good sister Erica, who may write me down in his
I hate you.
you knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. I ain't gonna let you go just because we're not talking about our kind of people right now.
I just got two quick things to talk about. First of all, this job, tomorrow's my last day at this particular company that I've been working at, and it's fuck y'all.
Oh,
Truly fuck y'all, but fuck my manager in particular because today, as I'm washing dishes, I just hear like a so I turn around and where there's my steam table and the pop machine, water just starts flowing everywhere. Like it's flooding. So I FaceTime my manager because I'm like, she needs to see this and see what's going on. She doesn't answer the phone. So I run downstairs to where the receptionist is and ask her, can you please get maintenance up here? Like it's a mess upstairs. I think a pipe has burst. Something is going on. So when I get back upstairs, she calls me and says, did you mean to FaceTime me? Yes, bitch. I don't call you. I don't talk to you any other time. This is an emergency. But so I tell her what's going on, and she's like, oh, well, I can call one of the maintenance guys. And I was like, well, I already have the receptionist doing that. I just want you to know what's going on. Good luck. Good luck. Like, if I did not want to leave professionally, like, with it being important to myself, I literally would have said fuck her and walked out right at that moment. Like, how do you not come upstairs? You don't check on nothing. You just say good luck and you hang up the phone. Like, fuck y'all so hard. Like,
she white.
oh,
You know she
yes.
that
That
wasn't even a question.
But no, there is some older black women who act like that towards younger black women in the workplace. That's why I asked.
But it's older people act like that towards younger people. It really don't matter what color they are. I mean, being black adds insult, but the injury is already there.
And truly, I said, good luck. I said, girl, you lucky. I
So
ain't
what
gonna
was
say
she
what I
trying to
feel.
imply that if she doesn't call, that maintenance wasn't gonna come, or what?
That it's also the fact that she's pregnant, so I know she would have said, "Well, I can't come up there because what if I slip and fall or whatever." But she always act like that. Like anytime somebody tell her something, she just smile and like nod her head, and she don't do nothing about it. And it's very frustrating. That's why I'm so glad I'm leaving because I'm just like I cannot deal with this anymore. But for that to happen, and I was like, shit, I wish it would have happened on my last day, so I could have just walked up out there bitch and said, you know what, fuck it. But I still got one more day to go. But that pissed me off so bad because it's just like you don't
Erica,
care.
me because there are so many jobs that I wish, especially jobs that have terrorized me, that I wish I would have said fuck y'all and walked smooth out. You know what I'm saying? Like I get what you're saying about the professionalism part, but it's like if I got to do all that, you're not going on my resume. To be honest, I'm like jobs. We feeling like they can talk to us any kind of way because we need them. Bitch, just like
Mhm.
I found this job, I find another one. Hoe.
And
Glad.
that's my thing though. I'm like, I only got one more day and I already have another job lined up, a better job, a better paying job. Like everything about my next job coming up is better. That's why it's just like I'm not giving this place too much more energy. It's just like I can get through one more day because tomorrow I'm literally walking up in there and not doing a damn thing.
Period, bitch. Oh, is she gone?
She probably muted herself.
I was gonna say, I forgot.
I'm on mute because I don't want, I don't want to have no spell. And then I was still eating ice cream. I didn't want nobody to hear.
Well, we thank God that you are being considerate of these difficult times. But very much, I have left a couple jobs, just left. Like, okay, well, this is the end of the road. I don't say nothing. God bless you, and I am leaving. Right. And I say that to myself. They be looking up like, where'd she go?
Because one of my coworkers that I'm very cool with, she was like, "Are you sure you're coming tomorrow?" I said, "Yeah, I'm coming." Because I got to return a little key card, and I got a pair of keys, or a set of keys, excuse me, that I need to return. And I still got a few chef jackets, because y'all not taking nothing out my last check, talking about I didn't return nothing. Take all y'all shit and give my damn money.
Get your shit, and get out.
Get out. Get out.
Very that. So, no, go ahead. I was just gonna ask what the next time.
And that's what I was gonna go. That's what I was just like. So, our next time, we are talking about the young 21-year-old young lady that just threw her life away.
Call her a little girl, please, because that was little girl behavior.
No, call her an adult because she grown enough to know not to do that shit.
I was gonna say that's why I said 21. I'm like, she's very old enough. It's like you can tell that she's been drinking way before the legal age, and now she's learning that there's consequences with her actions. Because even if she didn't kill 3 people, it's still idiotic behavior.
The person on the sidewalk.
You said what?
She did kill the person on the sidewalk.
She killed 2 troopers and the man that they were helping to walk. So she killed 3 people.
Wait, she killed troopers?
Yeah, state troopers.
Oh, she ain't getting out of jail for 80.
Right. I was gonna say, let's get into it. So, because somebody took a screenshot of her tweets and somebody else like telling the story. So the first one is this looks like January 15th of this year. If you ask me, I'm the best drunk driver ever. The next tweet is, what was this? The 21st, March 21st. Why the cop pull me and he say I'm doing 110 and a 50 with 4 crying, laughing emojis. And then somebody by the name of Tony Tone said she was pulled over on suspicion of drunk driving, but let go because the officer had an emergency call about a pedestrian on the highway. And moments after tweeting that last tweet, she ended up driving into the same officer, his colleague, and the pedestrian, killing all 3 of them. So they're going to take her tweets and, like any evidence that they get from the crime scene. Like, this girl got probably 3 life sentences looking right at her. She's done.
3 full ones, honey. Yeah. Then they're going to add reckless endangerment on there.
All of that stuff. Like, her life is over and it ain't even started yet.
Well, she was very happy to be drunk driving. So I hope she's just as happy to be in jail.
People like that. Like, I be going down sometimes and people be like, girl, I'm good. I'm just a little tipsy. A little tipsy me ass. At the end of the day, we was drinking. So, no, I don't trust you. I don't trust me. Like, we either gonna sit here and sober up or we gonna catch Uber. Like, no, I'm not gonna take no chances with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in driving drunk. Have I done it? Yes. But I don't really believe like that's like the one time that I done that shit, I said, oh no, bitch, this dangerous. Never done that shit again. Never done that shit again.
Not you telling yourself this dangerous.
No, because like I was like, young, dumb like her, thinking, oh, okay, I'm good. I probably wasn't drunk like her, I wasn't like proud about it or whatever, but I just wanted to go home. So I was like, man, okay, I'm good. I'm the whole fucking time I was scared. I had to focus. because it like I wasn't drunk, but I wasn't, I shouldn't have been driving, bitch. I was scared, honey. That's all shit. That ain't for me. I think people just feel like life is a joke, life a game, my nigga. You took 3 lives in one time, bitch.
Right. And I think the fact that she's gotten away with it before, and it's just like, oh, like you said, like I got this. I know I can make it home. Because as I'm not an alcoholic, but as someone who enjoys a good time, I have been in plenty of cars with drunk drivers where it's just like, we're gonna make it home. If it's the last thing we do, we making it home like no problems. And thank God we have always made it home safely. But the reason why I really brought this up is really Twitter, because it was so many people like, oh, so y'all ain't never made a mistake before. Here come all the people who are so perfect and crucifying this girl. And it's like, no, she don't get a pass for killing 3 people when she has bragged about it in the past, that she got off with driving drunk and she's the best drunk driver ever. She knew exactly what she was doing. Because it's like, girl, you got let go. When that cop let you go because he has something else to do, you should have thanked God and called somebody to pick you up, or actually slowed your ass down to make sure you get home safely. Excuse me.
And the fact that not only was she drunk driving, but she was tweeting and drunk driving.
Thank you. I'm like, girl, so you're not focusing on the road at all.
Not even a little bit.
They ain't got the nerve to be speed. Right.
But and then she didn't, I'm not gonna say she made a mistake, because I have made mistakes. Mistake is like when you put on 2 different shoes on your way to church and you get out the car and you're like, this one brown and this one blue. That's a mistake. And that happened to me. But
I was gonna say, because that's a very
I believe it, because that
example.
sound real person.
The way I had to just pump up in the church with my 2 different shoes, like, hey girls, it's me. And the way I'm weird enough that they was like, oh, she must have did that on purpose anyway. But I didn't. But there's not a mistake. I don't think there's a mistake that the 3 of us have made where we have murdered anyone. Now, I'm not gonna put y'all out there. If you've murdered somebody, just act like you didn't. But I don't think that any of us have murdered anyone due to a mistake. Plead it, honey. Plead it. Don't tell nobody. Because you already know.
I know. And I don't want to talk about it with either one of y'all.
We won't talk about the bankruptcies. But yeah, that's not a mistake. Killing people, whether on purpose or whether due to your own negligence, is not a mistake.
Exactly.
And I want the people to stop acting like it is.
Because shit, that could have been avoided. When you got pulled over, you should have known. You shouldn't have took him letting you go as, oh, I'm good. You should have said, okay, let me go sit my ass down. Somebody come get me.
Somebody come get her. Yeah, he's having a little tantrum. But you know what?
Yeah.
I'm allowing him to feel his emotions. I think it's very good for a developing puppy.
Ooh, I'm so cold.
I'm so cold. I'm so cold. You are actually sick. I don't know why you chose today to be like, let's keep it running. Because, ma'am, you are ill and under the weather.
I know, but the show has to go on.
But we've been doing better. There are shows in place of the show now. Not these Negro spirits.
What you saying?
I just said I will go on with a little melody.
I would like to. Do we have any more subjects?
Let me stop. No. You got something?
I've been walking.
I would like to actually take this time to catch Nichelle up on Our Kind of People.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Because that's the focus we've been focusing on this week. and I know Nichelle ain't watched it, and we ain't got shit else to talk about.
Okay.
So I would like to we could just give her the high points, the super dramatic shit that she probably ain't gonna watch. Nichelle, are you gonna watch the show? Because if you are, I don't want to spoil it.
If it ain't on Netflix, how am I watching?
It's on Hulu, and I gave you access to my Hulu.
Oh.
Not that all. There's literally a whole Hulu section that says Fiona and Sebastian or whatever it says for both of y'all. So
let me tell you something. I ain't never logged into your Hulu because I had lost it and I knew you weren't gonna give it to me if I asked for it again. So there's that.
I will give it to you.
Anyway, so go ahead and catch me up though. Go ahead and catch me up.
One more time.
The problem is I take a screenshot thinking, okay, I'm gonna go back to it, and I don't go back to it, and then I have 2,000 screenshots, and I just get lost in the sauce. But just catch me up. Just come on.
There's a remedy for that, and the remedy is to write it down somewhere where you can find it.
It's definitely gonna be lost. So definitely.
So Papa Pope is in the show, and he is acting greatly. He's still being Papa Pope, still reading his children from filth.
Yes.
I think you would enjoy
pause. It. How many episodes is
it?
12. 12.
American episodes, 12 episodes. They're hour long.
Are there other kind of episodes?
I mean, you got
British. Baby, have you seen the Mexican episode?
I don't.
Them motherfuckers went together.
Hispanic shows.
I watched that. I would watch the Queen of the South, like the real version, on the Netflix before they took it out. Let me tell you something. The whole season runs together. You be deep off into all of that shit run together.
But this show is like that though, because I was telling Steph, like the first time we recorded, I was talking about actually episode 3, thinking I was talking about episode 2, and
right, because you get so lost in it, and you watching back to back, and it all runs so close together that it's like I don't know where I am, but this way happened. And she had some notes. I was reading off her notes, trying to remember what went on.
And I was like, this is episode 3, and I'm thinking it's 2, but I haven't watched 5 and 6 yet, so I'm gonna do that either tonight or.
Y'all have time. Ooh.
Yeah, we trying to. The show must go on. We're trying to keep it up, but Erica, you're gonna hate 5.
Really? Also, now I can't wait to watch it. Not. So it got something to do with Leah, and I can't stand that.
Okay, so Nichelle, Leah is Papa Pope's daughter, and she a bitch, but I love that bitch. I love that.
No goddamn sense.
She's mean for no reason. Like
irritating as fuck.
But that's my bitch, and she got a daughter named Lauren, who is a dyke. So we celebrate homosexuality.
Yes.
I need to stop throwing dyke around, because some of the girls might be like, excuse me. And I'd be like,
reclaiming my time.
Very much that, because when I was a child, we was watching America's Next Top Model. And do you remember Jade? Was it Jade? With the short hair?
Light skin with the cheekbone.
Yes. She was walking through something, and my mom was like, she looked like a dyke. And I was like, what the hell is a dyke? And then I found out, and I was like, Mama, that's mean. And so now she did. I don't know what to say. It was her.
I'm over here trying to picture who Jay was.
Pull up. Let me send it to you.
I can't, because I'm on my phone.
I just remembered. I'm
in the deathbed. So,
well, you better get in a live bed.
Girl, let me tell you something. Soon we get out there, y'all ain't gonna hear from me. No more.
We're going to hear from you.
Oh, I done called for them.
Yes. Sing. Continue. Okay, so basically, Papa Pope got. Oh, spoilers for those of you who have not watched it.
And also check out our reviews.
Hold on. So we doing reviews over this?
Yeah, Erica and I are.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can hop in whenever you want to if you watch the episodes.
That's what I was trying to figure out. Was y'all catching me up to do reviews collectively?
Yes.
If you want
you would like to join us.
We'll never say no. I will never say never.
Girl, don't put me on mute because she done lost it. Oh.
I know we both would have been looking at the same time.
It's a cute song. It's a cute little bop. We don't like the person who did it, but
I was gonna say fuck her forever.
And her bang. But that song is cute. Speaking of bang, Nichelle, the show is about.
Oh, you wasn't singing Justin Bieber?
I was.
So why y'all keep saying her?
Because we're rude.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Please. Not you sounding like Ain't Bam. With this hacking and wheezing. If it ain't Bam to be doing all the coughing, which one be doing the coughing?
I ain't even gonna talk about that lady like that. Yes. Sounding like Loretta Devine. Yes. Always out of breath.
You know I love me some Loretta Devine.
But she is always out of breath.
At every moment, in every
catch it. And so is Bam. Have you ever heard? Well, of course you've heard. But every time she talks, every time she talks, it's just like, just stop and just.
No, because she has to get everything out immediately.
Now, what were you saying?
I forgot because now I'm Loretta Devine.
Sorry. Man. That was on one of the plays she did that.
I was going to say, is everything okay at home? Do we need to do a welfare check? What's going on? Okay, so the show has Yaya DaCosta from America's Next Top Model. I will say
Angela. Sorry.
We call her
Angela. Mood. I'm sorry.
I see it. I love it. Because baby, when you be in them bad moods,
you didn't have to put me out there like that.
Listen, you put yourself out there when you be in the moods. There's not this picture. I'm gonna send you this picture, Yaya, because I'm tickled. But she is playing a hairstylist who can't do hair. And she, her daughter, and her aunt Piggy. Why is her name? I need backstory on Piggy. Like on her name.
I mean, not ghetto, they country.
So am I. And I don't have a piggy in my family. Except for the pig slaughtered for our barbecue restaurant.
We got a hoggy.
A hoops.
You heard her. Hoggy. Hogggy. Or IE if they feeling fancy.
Oh, okay.
Her name Mahogany, and I think they called her Hoggy because she was a bigger girl. I really don't know where it came from. But I was like, y'all need to quit calling her that. That's rude, you know. But they call her Hoggy. I call her Mahogany because that's her name. I don't call her Hoggy. That's rude as fuck.
I appreciate you standing up for her. So anyway, I'm taking it back because when you said Hoggy, I was already through. But then I thought Hoggy was a boy, and you said her name Mahogany, and I was just like, huh? I'm still like, huh?
Yeah, that's her name, Hoggy.
And when I heard Mahogany, I immediately thought of the movie Mahogany with Diana Ross.
You know, I ain't never seen that movie ever.
We need to
dramatic, honey.
Anything with Diana Ross in it is gonna be dramatic. For no reason, dramatic.
Well, what's
like
that
the
movie?
Wiz.
That when she was a prostitute. Is that the movie or that's something else?
That was Lady Sings the Blues.
Oh yeah, that I couldn't too much finish that because that shit was making me sick.
I'm so sorry. Is that what you watched before we got on this stream?
No. Now, okay, this might sound real bad. Listen to me when I say that. I used to couldn't watch Black people on TV and eat food because of how like gross they used to make them look. Like The Color Purple, I would like not watch that and eat food. I'm out of that now, but like I used to be like, why they always got them looking like so dirty and so and of course they had them looking like slaves and shit like that. But I used to not watch black people on TV while I eat food.
We need to unpack that. We need,
That was used to.
and I understand, but
Like they would if I watched like my mama used to watch Roots. I watch this shit. They look gross, but there was some slaves going on. And then one movie, girl, it was I can't think of the name of it, but Cicely Tyson was in it. And it's an old movie. I could not watch that movie at all. I used to pop in movies like The First Wives Club, Three White Women Going Through a Divorce, like pop in movies like that to eat my food. Now I can watch anything. But back in the day, as a child growing up, I would not watch a black movie and eat food.
it's the way that there was the Fresh Prince and Living Single, and they did not look like slaves. You couldn't find something else to watch.
Okay, so we didn't have cable. All we had was VHSs.
You're right. I'm speaking from a place of privilege. I apologize.
Yeah, we didn't have cable. So, I was like, let me try to watch a movie, or just put in something.
Y'all
And
didn't have Barney?
my mom and my grandma made me watch Land Before Time, Veggie Tales,
with
them
Littlefoot.
old Christian movies, like the cartoon look elderly already, them type of things. That's what I had, you know. As I got older, I was able to get my VHSs and stuff. But back in the day, girl, shit, Veggie Tales. I don't watch no damn Veggie Tales no more. That shit used to make me look. I'd be like, ugh.
I love
That's probably
it.
why
I'll
I
turn
hate
on
Veggie
VeggieTales right now.
Huh?
I'll turn on VeggieTales right now.
I don't really too much care for them. I think because it was forced and I really don't want to watch it. That's probably why I hate vegetables.
Yes, the cartoon made it so that the vegetables, whenever you saw them, you would want to fight them.
Very much so.
I understand.
Only way I can eat vegetables is if they fried or if it got some steak seasoning on it. Other than that, you better not bring that shit over here.
We need to work on that as well. Okay. So anyway, Yaya DaCosta. Yaya DaCosta.
I am baffled, honey.
It's so much going on this episode.
The nigga was too stern to speak. Like I swear.
But
that was just back in the day, though, Erica.
No, listen. You don't have to defend yourself to me.
We're gonna take it up a notch in ghetto. I'm finna do my eyebrows.
Jay anyway, up there cussing you out right now.
He is upset.
He cussing me out.
He is upset, honey. But he be all right. So anywho, What am I waiting for?
I'm looking.
I feel like I've done this.
What you doing it with?
A straight razor. I'm just addressing the top at this moment.
Okay, well go ahead. Yaya DaCosta is in America Next Top Model.
Yes, and she's on the show. She's the main character of the show. And she found out who her daddy was after not knowing who her daddy was for like 30-some years. And basically it's just like her mama died, and so she real sad about it, and she won't stop being sad about it, and everything reminds her of her mama. And then she found out who her daddy was when she went to go be with her mother's things. And it's just messy. It's just real messy. She found a half sister and a niece and a nephew, and the child. It's foolishness. It's just plum foolishness all over the show, but it's good. And Lance Gross is there, and he takes his shirt off. And Morris Chestnut.
Oh, the one that became an alpha.
Who?
Lance. He's an alpha now. He's an alpha man.
Why would I know that?
Oh, the Twitter streets was talking about it. It was so cool.
I was like, what? What is that?
I don't get as far into Black
Twitter. Is he an alpha or a kappa? I think it's an alpha, but
go ahead. You talking about for time?
Yeah.
Girl, come back to us. Join us. Well, on this show, he a noob. So,
Yay!
hey. Is that your personal favorite?
Hell nah, my personal favorite is a Q Dog. Give me one of
I
them
knew it. I
barking
knew
motherfuckers.
it.
Girl, of course, bitch.
No way. No, that's not the same thing. Never mind.
I feel sexually assaulted whenever I see a man in a fraternity.
Hell yeah, because especially the white boys be raping people and stuff. The
Oh,
white
I
boys
forgot white people existed. I was talking about the black ones.
Nah, I be talking about the white ones. They had them parties. Always, girl was raped at a college party. Like, damn, y'all niggas, y'all really can't control y'all damn self.
They
No,
control
girl.
themselves to do the thing that is not correct. They are
And
not
then
out
want to
of
cry
control.
their tears. Like that white boy who raped all the girls, and then he got off a few years ago. I can't think of his name, but I know his face. Girl, he is going a fit.
Well, tend to him. See what's wrong.
He want to come out the kennel.
Oh, free him.
He'll be free after.
Not
Speaking
after.
of speaking of freeing, Yaya DaCosta's baby daddy is in jail doing spoken.
Okay.
He doing spoken word.
Is she like a single mom living on the low budget life, or she good and well off?
She in between because she took out some loans. So she a single mom living on some loans.
No.
But she trying to compete. But she done went over to a black island child. And now the blacks are upstaging her with their money and their wealth and they what do you call it? Pedigree?
So is Papa Pope her daddy?
Yes.
Yes.
And he been rich all this time, child, and she was living over there with with mama. Cause
he didn't know about her or what?
He knew about her. He just didn't fuck with her.
Like, she was a oops baby.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. But
she the Tyler Perry right there.
Girl, the way it feels like he did.
I was gonna say, please catch up so you can join us. Cause
the only thing I would say that would lead me away from thinking Tyler wrote it is the lesbians. Because Tyler's not gonna write about a lesbian. He'll write about some gay men, but he will not.
I'm gonna be behind, but I will catch up to it.
That's all right. We behind anyway, because that show
right, like the season is over.
Right, we off season.
Oh yeah, I love watching it when the season is over because I ain't gotta wait and be on the suspense.
Period. I need to find out when next season coming on because they say it's not canceled, and I love that for me.
Oh, what? Why you done talk about that, baby?
Sure.
Okay, Andrew, First Lady. Let me address you real. I wish I had my camera on so you could see how serious I am. Andrew, how the hell you gonna go on that motherfucking show, Bad Boys LA, and then want to cry and holler after you ran your motherfucking mouth, talk about I'm finna sue them, they allowed me to get jumped and whoop de whoop. Bitch, what did you think was finna happen on Bad Boys? You ran your mouth, and now you over here scared. Talk about I got my lawyer with some fake ass letter. Talk about I got my lawyers involved. We're taking action against Zeus because they did not protect. Zeus not dumb. They not finna have y'all come over there, I'm sure, and not sign some shit to protect them. So why you even go on the damn show? Dumbass.
Because he wants to be seen. He's always wanted to be seen.
He want to claim like he just so famous and this that. And what get me about him, like I will admit to trolling that man. What get me about him is you enjoy all of the negativity that comes your way and you claim that you don't, but that negativity is what keeps you relevant. You have more people who can't stand you than support you, because let's be clear, what have you done outside of that? I'm not gay no more. I like women. Boy, shut up.
Not you put extra bass in his voice because he very much did not sound like that.
You need to shut up and pay Cordell his motherfucking $3 million that you owe him for lying on that man. How about that?
I forgot all about that. But that's why he on the show.
Lie, though.
Huh?
I said, did he lie though?
If Cordell was gonna mess with somebody gay, and I don't
Ain't
mean
no
this in
if.
no rude ass way,
Ain't
do
no
you
if.
really think it would be Andrew?
Yes.
Girl, Erica, you is crazy as hell. I'm
That's
not
the
gonna
type of
fuck with
low
Andrew.
down nigga he is.
Bitch, please. Andrew the type of nigga that run his mouth. So I can't see Cordell doing that. Like Andrew play like he so I won't tell him, but Andrew loves to run his mouth. Cordell
But
look
that's
like he don't want
exactly
nobody to
why
know
I
he was
think it
gay.
happened. He didn't know that before he messed with him. He found that out after
Please, you can
that he
tell
was
out the
messing with
rip
himself.
Andrew run his motherfucking mouth. Andrew, I can't stand them type of gay people. You messy ass bitch.
I love a messy ass bitch personally.
I do not. I don't like no messy ass. You can be gay, honey, but don't be one of them messy ass gays. The messy ass gays are the worst.
As are the messy ass straights.
Oh, I already don't talk to them.
I was just going to say I may only have one straight friend. I'm not quite sure. I hadn't counted lately.
I can't. If I'm gonna deal with you straight, honey, I got to make sure you are right. And you can't be straight and messy because straight people are already crazy in the head anyway.
I'm aware. I actually come from some straight people. Unfortunately, I was born into a straight family, and it's been really hard for me.
Oh, have y'all seen? Y'all know that boy on TikTok, the gay boy that drives the trucks and wears nails and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Maudie, yes.
Yes. How do you say his name?
Maudie.
Okay, so I absolutely love him. So I guess recently he went into a women's bathroom
Yes. Listen.
and he said he went to fix his hair, whatever he did. And some girl was like, "Do you got a tampon?" And he was like, "I'm a man." And then people was like saying that he wasn't respecting the trans rights and he wasn't why would he be in the women's bathroom if he's not trying? It was just a bunch of stuff. How do you feel about that?
Why you keep bringing all the trans issues to me? I gotta make it every week.
To you, I said, how did for real? Was he wrong for going to that bathroom, or did he do right?
I feel like he went to the bathroom he would have been most comfortable in. I feel like if he had tried to go to the men's bathroom with the type of men truck drivers are, and my grandfather is one, so I'm.
Oh no, they were at a club though. They were at a
club. No, it was at a club.
At a club. So but even then,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like what you said. He went where he was most comfortable, and then people were like, "This is why I don't let my kids go to the bathroom alone." He was like, "Well, you're not supposed to. They're your motherfucking kids."
I was like,
it
those
be creeps in there.
I didn't get.
And, don't get me wrong. Carter is 7. I still want to let her go to the bathroom by herself.
And you shouldn't, because them niggas be
everywhere. You don't know who is in the bathroom. You don't know what is going on in the bathroom. I feel like my mom and them used to let us go, but it wasn't as how stuff is now. It wasn't as present back then. People were a little bit more trusting. But now, shit, you gotta worry about women snatching your kids up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta worry about too much shit. I'm like, I'd rather just get up and go with you than send you by yourself.
I remember when I was about 11, my dad and I were going somewhere. I don't remember, but I had to use the bathroom. And the bathroom I had to use was the male bathroom because he wasn't going in the women's bathroom and I wasn't going in there by myself.
So. I have been in a situation where a man needs to take his baby to the bathroom and they, don't want to go in the women's bathroom, but don't want to take their daughter in the men's bathroom. And I've been asked, can you go in there? I guess because I'm a mom, they see me with my kids, so it was trusting. But even that is risky. You know what I'm saying? I understand what he was doing, but it was what if I could have been kidnapping my kid? You didn't know that was my kid for real. But it's just the world too scary. But I understood him because me and Carter Daddy, if he was by himself, he would just come back home rather than taking her into a men's bathroom to change her. If they didn't have one of them, family bathrooms, I really would think he would just come back home.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we were at an airport, so there wasn't no going back home when I had to do what I had to do.
You had to go.
I was trapped, but yeah, my dad most likely would have taken me back home if there were a way to get home safely and quickly without me pissing everywhere. But yeah, but as for what we say his name, Mama, what his name is?
Maudie.
Yes,
Okay.
Mama. So as for Mama, I feel like child, he in the bathroom doing whatever needs to be done in there. Because if he were to go to a men's bathroom, it would have been foolishness. More foolishness than it already is. Like, let the boy pee or fix his makeup.
I think he was just fixing his makeup or put on lip glosses or something.
And if he would have tried to put on his lip gloss and fix his makeup in the men's bathroom at a straight club, then that would have been a whole nother thing.
Exactly.
But okay, so let me interject here because I don't think that well, I didn't read all the comments. I don't know what everybody was saying, but I don't think that's what the problem was. It's just like, okay, he was woman presenting. So it's just like, oh, I think this person has a tampon. Let me ask them if they have one. And then the way he changed his voice to go deeper, and it's like, I'm a man. It's just like, so why are you in this bathroom telling women that you're a man in a woman's bathroom? Like, you see how that can be a problem for someone. And I don't like how people try to turn it into a trans issue because it's not a trans issue.
Yeah, I didn't see that part. I was really trying to make it make sense, but I was confused.
Because like, if a trans woman is in the bathroom, she's a woman in the women's bathroom. That's not the same thing. It's just like, okay, you're in this bathroom, even as a gay man, but it's just I'm a man. It's just like, sir, that's creepy right now. Like, I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird thing, and it's just like it did blow up because it's just like,
yeah. See, I didn't see all those comments. I more so went to the trans and the kids and why are you playing with trans women rights and all of that stuff like that. I'm like, what?
I was like, but that's not
because
he never claimed to be a woman.
In the women's bathroom full, I'm gonna go use the man bathroom. I got the people.
Right.
But you know how serious you get when you have to use the restroom. You get very intense about it. So anybody needs to step aside, man or woman, to let you pee. But I haven't seen the video, so I'm not privy to the voice change thing or whatever. Was the video of him telling the girl, or was the video of him retelling the story?
Retelling the story.
Reacting the story.
So is it possible that he didn't deepen his voice in that?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like maybe he did it on TikTok as a joke because he makes jokes. But we don't really know if he did it in the bathroom for real. But either way, I mean, he ain't nobody. Shit. But y'all hype him up when, oh yeah, I bet y'all was outside hyping him up. Yes, bitch, your hair, your nails, you look good. Whoop de whoop. Hold up, girl, you can't come in here. But I'm pretty sure he was calling him Miss Girl, sis, bad bitch.
Yes, bad bitch.
Oh, girl, you gotta go to your bathroom.
Very bad bitch.
Okay, wait. First, I'm gonna send the video I'm sending first is what he looked like that night at the club. And then I'm trying to find the other video of him explain, because then that's another thing, because it's like, if you retelling the story, I'm reacting off how you're presenting the story to me. So if you tell me that you were in the women's bathroom and then because he is presenting as a woman, and it's just like, I say, ooh girl, let me get a tampon right quick, I'm a man. Like, yeah, I'm gonna feel away about that. I'm sorry. Like, but it's not a trans issue though. I'm not going that far as to say that.
Let me share the screen. I'm gonna put it up on the screen so we can, those that haven't seen it, we could all see it together.
Okay, ladies.
Excuse me. Nobody asked you. Excuse me. Nobody asked you to do all that hollering.
Okay, and the second video is the I'm a man video. So
okay, so let me share screen. So we can examine this together. Did I hit hold on.
Oh, excuse me, child.
Did I hit sound?
Did you? Because I was gonna say, please don't bust my eardrums.
Share screen. Okay, share sound. So let me see this.
And let people comment what city it looks like you're from. Okay, ladies, post a fine ass video view and let people comment what city it looks like you're from.
Look at him. Inches. Yeah.
It's serving. Love to see it.
Now let's go to the next video.
Yeah, let me pull that up. I don't want to expose all my files and such which.
So yeah, I'm at the club.
Excuse me. I'm hollering. Just there's no reason for this. Okay.
I'm at the club. Hey.
You better be at that club. And make sure if you're beefing at a wedding, you should be beefing at that wedding. Why would you bring that to somebody else's club?
That's sad.
That's sad.
On me shit, y'all know I was, fixing my makeup. And the girl walked up to me and was like, excuse me. I'm like, what's up? She was like, do you have a tampon? I looked at her and said, bitch, I'm a man. And I walked out the bathroom. Cause girl, I'm a man, and you know I ain't no motherfucking tampon. Stop playing with me.
But how do you know that? Because while you are looking the way you're looking, you look beautiful. You very well could be a woman. Like, and I just simply asked for a tampon. Like, ain't nobody playing with you.
The video was done for comedy's sake. I don't even know if it actually happened.
Right, true. But I'm just, it's just like the what ifs of the conversation. Because, it's a joke, like not taking it serious. But of course, people have to turn a joke into seriousness. So it's like, let's just say, if all that really did happen, then this is what, just whatever. But
it came across to me as Tyler Perry. I mean, not saying that this person's life is a Tyler Perry play, but that little skit moment, or if it was true, that real life moment is very much what Tyler does whenever Madea is what Madea does whenever Tyler is present with their voice drop. is just it felt like that to me. Which is a cute little comedy moment. I would chuckle. I didn't, but I would. But yeah, I don't know. It didn't feel like it was authentic to me, which kind of changes my scope a little bit into thinking I really don't have to I have to be a part of this at all because it wasn't even real. Because one thing about y'all is gonna bring me a homosexual dilemma, honey. How do you feel about a gay being a gay in the straight facilities? I don't know. I don't have the answer, Sway.
How, Sway? How?
I don't know.
So this is ridiculous.
You got an icebox where your heart used to be.
My bad. I'm sitting in front of my heater with my feet up there, and I'm freezing.
Baby,
I got under my blanket. I'm under 2 blankets.
I think you got the flu.
For real.
It sounds very foolish to me.
Girl,
now,
stop.
I'm not a doctor, but
Nichelle, please.
it's sounding flu. It's giving fluenza.
For real.
Yes.
So your head be hurting and stuff, and like
head be hurting, you be cold, you be sweating, you be fevering.
No.
I don't want you to have it either.
I got stuff to do on Sunday.
What, baby? It might
Are you
not be the
crying for real?
flu. She is. It might not be the flu for real. I was just joking.
I was gonna say, you know, she's not a doctor for real.
It's
Like,
probably just a little virus. It'll be gone. Oh no, I broke her.
you really did.
I did not mean
Mommy
to.
is broken,
Because
and we
I
will not
gotta
speak of
go
this again.
step on Sunday, y'all. I got to
You
go
need to check
step.
with your doctor first, honey, while you was going through this mental breakdown
I
over
don't
a
have
few
a
words.
doctor. I just drink some orange juice and let the Lord heal me.
Go to the
Because
clinic,
doctors,
baby.
I don't like going to the doctors because they don't listen to black women and they don't really take us serious.
But you just go
Well,
call your clinic,
get some
your
mucinex,
urgent
honey.
care, and tell
Make
them.
a
They
hot
not working.
toddy.
They're not gonna take me serious. They're gonna say I'm lying. I don't trust them. I go to my coochie doctor for everything, and she be like, I'm not no, primary care. I said, well, you black and you my primary care. She said, baby, I take care of coochies and deliver babies. I said, and you take care of me as well.
Well, in the meantime, call your urgent care and call them and tell them you would like to set up a flu test.
Oh, man, they
They
ain't got
gonna.
no at home test.
I think they check through your blood.
Ooh, hold on.
Girl, weren't you a phlebotomist?
Just get some mucinex. Just get some
Because
mucinex.
the last time I got a flu was a swab, baby. And yes, I was a phlebotomist. I ain't never seen no test for the flu.
Well, sometimes I be making stuff up because I'm not a doctor. And I'd like
I
to
am. I'm a
reiterate,
doctor. I done watched all the seasons of Grey's Anatomy. I work at Grace Sloan.
and I'm happy for you. It's not even Grace Sloan no more.
They changed it again.
I'm just lying. I just be lying.
Quit. Quit that. I'm trying to stay away. I was sure finna go back to it too.
I just be making up stuff, child. But for real, you do need to find out if you have the flu because you don't want to give it to Carter. You don't want the dog. The dogs can get the flu, child.
What?
Yes, animals can
Child,
get.
Carter probably done gave it to me. Hell, she be sick and
She
then
do be
she's
sick.
fine.
Well, because she's like, what, 8?
So
She's 7.
yeah.
I was gonna say she just said she was 7.
I
She said
thought
7, and I still don't let her go to the bathroom by
she did say
herself.
that. But you know what?
Because I forgot I even said that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm supposed to remember what she said 20 minutes ago in conversation. No. Hell
My
no.
bad.
Hell no. I want to holler at no motherfucking tricky.
Ma'am.
I want to smell like bookie. And
Ma'am.
shit. Hell no.
Ma'am.
Listen, it's my grandmother says what's in you will come out.
I'm so.
And that's what's in me.
Yeah.
That song. I like the song.
Look at nigga that sang like me.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Not you taking it to church.
Right.
Oh, but yeah.
Sit in this tub because I know that water gonna be hot.
Yes, but don't cause burns and lesions because that's gonna make you feel worse.
You think so?
I do.
I used to play with fire, honey. I think I'd be okay.
I also used to play with fire, but I still was using my air fryer the other day and leaned over and burnt my wrist.
Ooh.
It was
Girl, I'm about to sound real dumb, honey. I didn't know you could put foil in the air fryer.
You can put foil in almost anything that's not a microwave.
I figured how was it gonna cook?
With air.
Well, they got them holes at the bottom for don't the air gotta come in through them holes, come back up at the top?
It does
Holes, not holes. Okay, gotcha.
I said holes.
I know. I wasn't listening. I said holes, not holes.
It does a little. It's like a tornado of heat in there.
Girl, why yesterday? Was it yesterday? I went to Dallas. Girl, why I was driving through a whole tornado that you didn't know?
I'm gonna need you to start paying attention to something at some point.
Girl, we were going to step. It was on the other side, but when I had saw, so the weather was, real rocky, and I had saw the storm chaser van. And I said, wait a minute. I follow y'all on Facebook. And when y'all out, that means tornado. Girl, that tornado was on the other side of where we were driving, like the other side of the freeway. Well, not freeway, but like the other side, like if you take the back way to Dallas, we was on the main side. Girl, that tornado tore the roof of the high school and I think the elementary off. But nobody got hurt. Like, they took shelter. But I was like, dang. And so then by the time we got to Arlington, like, it got kind of bright. But then when we had went on down the street, I said, how long? I think it's coming. I said, something right. Because it had got so dark.
Now I think it's coming.
My friend that stayed where we was passing through at, she stayed about an hour away where we was coming from. Baby, she said, Greg just touched down by me. I was like, I know we were driving to a tornado, bitch. And I said, I see the storm chaser van.
It's the way
this country living in town. I can't.
I love it. I
do too.
No, look, we used to the tornadoes, bitch. You got that snow. We probably would never. We would probably take the tornado over snow.
You know what?
Bet y'all would. And
my daddy
right here with my son.
My dad is a northerner and my mom is a southerner, so I'm good with snow or tornadoes, but I'm never good with a snow-nado. Now that's crazy.
Them real?
They have happened, yes.
Girl, you seen them water nados? Baby, I bet not be in the water in a water nado come back. Because first of all, you doing too much.
Who doing too much? God?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That's
exactly what I'm talking to. He's doing too much.
We already got to deal with it on the land. You gonna put it in the water too. And then hold on. When I was on Twitter, bitch, it was a clip of a truck like in a tornado in the middle of it, and the truck was on the side. And then when the truck let it go, when the tornado let the truck go, the truck kept driving like
not the tornado let it go. Like I'm
turn me loose.
I was in that thread week. They talking about if I would have been in there.
I'm dead.
Wait a minute. How you feel about a hurricane?
You better not put me in that.
Why would I do that?
Sorry, I
just
heard
her. I may not be in a. Let me say something. If I ever go somewhere and a hurricane is present, I'ma get the fuck out of there. I cannot. I got to fight this harsh ass of water.
You don't have to fight it, baby. It's gonna fight you all by itself. You don't even have to participate.
Beat up.
Hey, it was so funny. Some lady was going off on TikTok and she said, "May water be your worst enemy." And somebody was like,
"Was she white?"
No, she was black.
Slavery. Water is our worst.
Like that voodoo shit, honey.
Yeah, that's what her name was, like the real voodoo bay or something like that.
Water, like you got to think about it. At the end of the day, big bodies of water and hurricanes and shit, like it's scary.
And that's exactly why she said it. Like, let water be your worst enemy. And
I couldn't go swim. How people be swimming for real in the ocean. If I can't see my feet, then I ain't going up in there. And then like people be going in the lakes. We don't know what's in there.
No idea. We don't know what or who is in them lakes.
And they keep discovering shit. It's like, I wish I would leave it alone. Leave it alone, chat.
Oh Lord.
There was a lake not too far from where I live where everybody got in it one summer. Like everybody that got in it one summer came out with like a flesh-eating disease.
Oh,
and I was like, see there, that's what y'all white asses get jumping just in random bodies of water.
I was gonna say like that episode of Family Guy. I know y'all watch it, but like that episode of Family Guy. It's one. Yeah, that's my show.
I watched this shit in years. I missed that show.
I love
it's still
like,
running.
My
just go watch it.
I can't watch it no more. Bad memories. But yeah, that used to be the show I had went to sleep to, honey. I turn on Family Guy. If I turn on Family Guy, I would go to bed.
I love that for you.
You know, I ain't never watched The Simpsons. Did y'all watch The Simpsons?
I wasn't allowed to, just like you probably
Me neither.
were.
I used
Yeah.
to try to sneak and watch it with the closed captions on. And every time my mom would get up moving to her room, I'd turn it back to wife swap or something because I was so scared. I had a routine. I would like I would go to the Simpsons and I had, you could go back to your last channel. Hold on.
Take your time.
So what I would do would go back to my last channel, hurry up and flip it, and then like make sure that wasn't my last channel no more.
Okay. I just didn't watch it because my mama said don't. But
I just thought it was a cartoon.
My daddy
I was
loved
like, why I
cartoons,
can't watch a cartoon?
Well, you, Erica, you lived in a reckless household. They just let you do any and everything.
Now wait a minute. Don't. Not too much on my peoples, because no, they didn't.
No, because they're sickening and I love them. But honey, you had liberties that we did.
Well, say that then. My people are not reckless.
I apologize for the term I used, but you had some freedoms that the South did not have.
I had the cool mom, not the regular moms like y'all had.
Child. She regular as hell.
Ooh.
But no, I started watching.
Sorry.
I started watching The Simpsons when we got Disney Plus. I mean, listen, I love her down, and she's fun for a church mama, but she's still a church mama. But yeah, I started watching The Simpsons when we got Disney Plus. So actually, no, I started watching it on Hulu before they did the Hulu Disney Plus bundle. But it was episodes from like season 28. And I was like, I want to go back to the beginning. Right. So I went back to the beginning. So I have seen The Simpsons.
Let's go back all the way back. I didn't have that really correct. I'm sorry.
Okay. This baby is sick, Lord. Lord, heal my friend. Even though she shaded you a little bit, talking about you doing too much. Heal her anyway. Our kind of people.
Oh wow.
What happened?
I don't care. Nothing. I was being fake.
Is that the theme song?
It is.
They said Ari and Moneybag Yo might have broken and the world is in shambles.
Is that the theme song?
That is the theme song, yes. Sung by Nichelle.
Girl, I still don't believe
it. I can hear her voice saying it. So I believe it. It just sound bad. It don't.
Like, why y'all call her?
She must have called them because.
And they say sure.
It's not going together. When you watch the show, Nichelle.
Oh no, go ahead. I was
like, hold up, go ahead. What I'm supposed to do?
No, you go ahead, and then I'll add my little tidbit on at the end because it ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about right now, anyway.
I was gonna say, when you watch the show, the theme song does not match the show in any way, and it really should have been a Badu or a Irie singing the theme song, or maybe even a little Lettuce. One of them, Summer Walker, who is also an Irie.
That's why
she's very much on her voyage. It should have been one of them earthy girls singing it. It should have been Floetry or something.
I still ain't found a photo that I wanted to show you with her stirring this pot.
Because God is blocking it. He doesn't want me to see it.
I do though.
You are doing the devil's work. You are working from Satan's hand, going against my God who has blocked it. And you ought to be ashamed. But anyway, that theme song do not go with the show. And really, they should have called me. Or else they could have just used I Am Not My Hair.
True. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Like, really, she is running a hair care line. Why would? But then that wouldn't make sense because they are their hair because it's a hair care line. So. Anyway,
the line.
My point is, I wanted to bring it back. Mama Eve still ain't dark skinned, and y'all still deserve an answer. Now you know you need an answer.
You know,
because talk about she called that woman Skillet with her dark skin. Like, do y'all know the woman y'all cast?
She said,
"Are you talking about from Scandal?
From Our Kind of People.
Scandal Part 2, yes.
This girl told this other girl she looked like a skillet that need grease. I'm sorry, but that got me weak because I be ashy. So I know I identify because my feet ashy right now. But y'all ain't looking at it.
It's just the fact the woman is not dark skinned.
No, she is not. She is inside peanut butter, outside jelly. You know what? The person that got to play Mama Eve looks like Nikki to me. She did a good job, whoever did the casting.
Yeah.
But
I could talk to her. She was best friend. Like, Nikki, you better act, girl.
it was not good. I'm not even gonna lie. I was watching what episode of when I was watching 5. Stay with it now.
You heard the she said,
I'm finna tell my mama business. I really am. I'm gonna go ahead and do it though, because it's funny. My mama went to get a colonoscopy a couple years ago, and they drugged my girl. And you know they fill you up like with a bunch of air when they do the colonoscopy.
They do?
They do.
I didn't. I was gonna say I didn't.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, they
Is
do
okay,
that.
hold on. Is that like getting your colon clean? Because that's what I want to do.
No, that's just looking in there and making sure everything is everything.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, man.
So your stomach gets filled with a whole bunch of air. So when she came out of I don't want to call it the hospital, the surgery, because it wasn't a surgery. Anyway, when she came back from wherever she was, she was high as a kite and her stomach was full of air. And they were like, you gotta, pass gas to release the air. Every time my mama would pass gas, she said, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm dead.
And then she turned to me and my grandma. She was like, I gotta write him a letter. And we was like, write who a letter? She said, God. I was like, Mama, please.
What?
She was lifted like John Legend. And when you say uh-oh, it reminds me very much of my mama passing gas at that doctor's office. The end. Thank you for listening.
And speak.
Yes. But what was we talking about? Oh, yeah. Mama, the grandmama is not, the grandmama's the baby. She is not dark skinned.
It's the way you said it. Mama.
Because everything reminds me of Mama.
No.
Nichelle,
Girl, you were having fun in that water. How you just turn around?
And she just
teary-eyed.
It's like, why is you so heavy laden?
Because I was very much out figuring them up. Like, girl, what is that? What happened? You were just
girl was finna faint
in the water.
Like this is episode 1, Nichelle, where they first get to the city that they're going to. They take a stop.
Like 5 minutes.
Right. They take a stop at the beach. And for some reason, Yaya DaCosta started crying. And she continues to cry every episode, probably 5 times an episode. And it's just like,
how long is the episode?
An hour. She be crying all the time because everything reminds her of Mama. All this reminds me of Mama. Like, girl, I'm praying with you and for you in this difficult time.
Is that how she said?
Yes. Yeah.
That's why it's so funny. Like, girl.
It's like, ma'am. Like we were saying, she was at the beach with her daughter. They were splashing each other, having a good time. And then all of a sudden, she done put her hands on her knees and she just woe out. And her auntie like, girl, what's wrong? All of this reminds me of Mama. It's like, girl, it's okay. Like, I understand you grieving, but dang. Not get over it, because I'm going to be just like that when my mama goes to glory. And y'all going to have to hear me talk about everything reminding me of Mama. But like, for the sake of the show, it's like, she does so much crying. So much.
God.
Like, if Erica had her phone number, she would be labeled as the crier in her context. And you would just be Sebastian.
Jesus. Oh, I love that, because I'm really not the crier.
I'm very much the crier. And I don't know why she gave you the title because it's really me, but okay. What is my name in your phone?
Because girl set. Very
Period.
much. That clip still takes me out. It's like I'm very much focused on her because, and it's just like at the same time, gay.
Right.
Just,
I was finna look for that clip right after I went through the other video and found it, and you already posted it. And I was like, I know that's right.
But you, I don't know why my video turned out like that. It's all you really can't even see it. Quality.
I used the I didn't even send it to you. I'm sorry. I used the original file instead of the file.
Erica, right?
Oops, stay with it now.
You all right?
Also,
Don't let it get away from me. What is this?
What
it was my neighbor and his shadow. I thought it was two people outside.
Y'all, yes. I gotta send y'all this video. My niece, the clothes I bought for her, niece number 2 that's coming, her stuff arrived today. It's so cute. It's so cute. My little baby gonna be cute.
I was trying to say September. That's me. What you call that app? TikTok be getting on my nerves talking about this person just posted a video. You both follow 2 of the same accounts. Okay.
Instagram does that, and I hate it. It's just like I don't need you to tell
I
me
hate how Instagram shows all the fake ass TikToks now.
Yeah, all of that is aggravating.
You don't want to hear that.
I can't even look at folks' pictures because it's all videos. It's like, girl, I don't have the time.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, baby. You thought I can hear you.
Hello, baby.
Hello?
Hello?
He had cut out. I didn't hear a thing. Y'all see.
Can you hear me now?
Where is Mr. Can you hear me now? Ooh.
Wait, did he switch to Verizon? He switched to one of them because they said
Verizon, and then he was gone.
Shade and Sprint because they did him well.
Which period? Exactly what I would do.
Fuck Sprint. Forever. I'm still gonna pay y'all hoes, but fuck y'all.
I thought we was loose from Sprint, and that's why we were saying fuck them. But listen,
no, I mean, T-Mobile taking over, but they still the same. They wanted the same.
We taking over.
Oh yeah.
I'm so mad that the Pizza Hut up the street done closed, and Fazoli's is taking its place because I was gonna order a pizza this weekend.
Oh my God, I remember Fazoli.
I'm happy you remember. It's finna be one up here, so when you move down this way, you can
I'm gonna come visit.
Period.
Go get my room ready.
How
far is it drive?
Like 6-7 hours.
Woo!
It's a good little drive. I ain't gonna hold you. Because it's 5 hours to get to Louisville. And I think 2 hours.
2 hours from there.
Y'all. Baby, it's time to put you down. I'm sorry.
Hey.
It's time. That's one of them coughs you hear on a movie right before a white man fall in his soup.
I'm gonna say hello. Hello, hello. Hey, hello. Hey, hello. Hey, hello. Yes, Miss Erica by there.
I don't know.
Yes.
Will this bitch click over for me? Will this woman click over for me? Over for me?
Yes, Andre.
Over for me. I don't know. We ain't talking about shit. on this.
And we've been here for half an hour. Oh shit, I gotta go.
Yes, busy.
I'm not busy. But it's 8:00 and I got a date with my daddy. So I gotta
It's
go.
8:00. Girl, it sure is. The time change and the weather, honey, has got me all confused. But that's so nice. Yeah. You enjoy your relationship with your father that the rest of us don't have, that you rubbing in our faces. And we'll catch y'all next week for another.
Wait, because he can wait like 5 minutes because I can fast forward. Rewind to the thing. We never had the discussion that we was gonna discuss.
Which is
about
what?
Y'all being tired. Well, not just y'all. I can add to the conversation, but
what the hell are you talking about?
What you say, Nichelle?
I said I ain't talking about that shit.
Okay.
I don't know what the shit is, so I can't talk about it either.
It's too raw. I don't feel like talking about it.
Okay.
I genuinely have no idea. So
yeah, we'll talk about it later. We ain't gonna talk about it anymore.
Okay.
She was like, I really don't.
I'm lost.
Right. And I was gonna go through it. I'm like, girl.
All right. This has been the Collective 3. We'll catch y'all when Nichelle's not infecting us.
I'll do 3 and 2 for both of us.
All
there
right.
we go. 1, 2, 3.
Goodbye. Oh no.